Hey everybody, welcome to the Stonewall Jackson Show. Hope everybody's having a alright night and everything. Got some news here for y'all from the drudgereport.com. Pelosi holds onto leadership. Ryan and his supporters had argued that the Democrats' grim performance in this year's elections, the latest in a string of cycles planting Republicans firmly in the majority, was a clear signal that Pelosi's leadership strategy has failed to attract the broad coalition of voters required to return the Speaker's gavel to the Democrats' hands. The critics pointed in particular to the party's alienation of the middle class, Rust Belt workers who flocked to Trump and secured victories for a long list of vulnerable Republicans down the ballot. Ryan, who represents an Ohio manufacturing district that struggled to keep pace with globalization and rebound from the Great Recession, said he was the right fit to make the inroads with those voters. Most Democrats disagreed, opting to keep Pelosi and her top lieutenants, Reps Steny Hoyer, MD, and Jim Clyburn, SC, in charge of efforts to improve the party's fortunes heading into 2018 midterm elections. No one is a better tactician than Nancy Pelosi, Skiff said, according to an aide in the room. Pelosi vowed to put the fight behind her in an effort to unify the Democrats for the sake of defending President Obama's legislative legacy from the incoming Trump administration and the Republicans who will keep control of both chambers next year. But she's also acknowledged the party's internal unrest, particularly among junior members frustrated by the lack of leadership opportunities. And several proposals she introduced to empower younger lawmakers were also adopted by the Democrats during Wednesday's meeting. While Pelosi's proposed caucus reforms were welcomed by many junior members, some lawmakers in the Congressional Black Caucus, CBC, are pushing back hard against the idea that seniority would be an excluding factor in the race up to the leadership ladder. Such so-called reforms are unfair. They deny equal treatment under the rules to all members, and they penalize the accumulation of seniority, said Rep. Hank Johnson, a Democrat of, Georgia, a CBC member. Pelosi's victory was sealed by a secret ballot, a process allowing members to cast votes anonymously without fear of political repercussions. For those opposing the powerful minority leader, only 12 lawmakers had publicly endorsed Ryan heading into the election, a tiny number relative to the scores of Democrats who had announced their support for Pelosi. I thank y'all for listening to his show and everything. This is the Stonewall Jackson Show. Thank y'all. God bless y'all.